Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor. I'm back at y'all again. Now, a lot of people hit me up asking me to explain further the notion that I put forward pertaining to the sunlight creating the images when it touches our brain for this universe or this world. Now, what I mean by that is everything around us is coded. Even though you see the physical part of it, just like you can't see your cells, right? The detail of your cells moving in your body, the vibrations pumping from one nucleus to another into the brain, feeding the information. But there are detailed things that we can't see in this world that's there. We are breathing in the sunlight, which causes us to see everything around us as being physical. Everything. Without the sun, you wouldn't be able to feel physical objects. Without the sun, you wouldn't be able to perceive certain things. Every world has a different sun. Some worlds have suns where the people in that world breathe in the sun and they have better senses. They are able to see things without seeing it. They are able to feel things just hearing it. Everything around us is a code. We are inside of a biological computer. We are inside of one large organism that has given us our perception of what we are seeing. And the brain of this organism or the mind of this organism is the sun. So whatever this mind sees, when the sunlight shines onto our brain, we will see it as well. Things are not what it is around you. Things are not what it perceives to be. I'm telling you that every physical object in our jurisdiction consists of codes. And the sun is the mind or the master that breaks down the codes which translate it into a physical object. So that's why the optic nerve, right, is blocked by way of the brain, right? It's blocked by way of the brain. This is the metaphysics of Christ being put on the cross. So when that nerve is blocked by the brain, it is on a cross, right? It's crucified. And because it's crucified, it can only see things as physical. But once the pineal gland and that nerve and that optic nerve, right, vibrate together, it is able to see beyond the codes of time. What I mean by the codes of time? The codes of time is that which gives the physical perception a perception. So when certain codes are tainted with, which some people who run governments know how to do, right? By way of foods, water, viruses. When viruses taint these codes, things start to feel funny, which cause them to look different. Not on a physical level, but on a spiritual level. Because it's things that is already hours ahead of us into tomorrow, what we call tomorrow, which I don't believe it is a future. I believe the future is in the present, right? But there are things that exist 5 minutes from now that can see what is going to happen with the people in the next 5 minutes, and they can control that. Some of us have awakened and say, you know what? I thought today was Thursday. I could have swore yesterday was Tuesday. This is the neuralizer. They know how to taint with the sun's codes. And those codes represent time. So they can take time, just like in Men in Black, and they can use that neuralizer to trick your memory to make you think that is another day when it's really not. They can make you think that you are somewhere where you are really not. They can make it appear that you are looking at something that you're really not seeing. The dream world, we don't go there. It's here already. It's just that at a certain time, right? Like I said, when it's trapped in time, when certain time is oppressed, right? Within the midnight hours, the dream world is more sensitive to this world. So therefore, it's easier to cross over. This is why it's easier at night to have a deeper dream, right? Than it is in the daytime. Even though in the daytime you can do it, it's just that you have to be able to trick certain codes in your mind, and people do it on accident. When you overdo stuff, you can trick your mind by tricking those codes and going into a deeper sleep. But when you go to sleep, you are actually astral projecting. They call it going to sleep. But I say astral projecting because the dream realm is already right here. There's no such thing as going nowhere. Everywhere exists right here, right now. 5 minutes from now, it is existent right now. It's just that you can't see it because we're catching up to that 5 minutes. So 5 minutes from now, It's just actually moving towards you slowly. You're not actually moving toward the 5 minute mark. People say, I got to wait 5 minutes. No, 5 minutes got to wait for you to catch up to you. You're not catching up to that 5 minutes. Do you get what I'm saying? Black Science T111, Osei Kufuor, I'm out. Peace.